Hello, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Okay, let's paint a new portrait today. Okay, I have here a titanium white, cadmium yellow light, cadmium orange, vivid rose, and I need cadmium red. Okay, a little bit of cadmium red here. Okay, the next one is a alizarin crimson, a burnt sienna, emerald green, cerulean blue, ultramarine blue, and ivory black. Okay, I'm gonna try again a different color harmony, different from the photograph. Obviously I'm gonna try to copy the likeness, values, but not the color. Okay, and since what I see on the photograph, we see, light and shadow. That's pretty easy to notice. Usually if the light is warm, the shadow is going to be a little bit cool with a warm reflected light. Now what can I do is just exaggerate that and make the light even warmer, the light that hits the face. Let's see, the face is going to be here, the whole head, and the light that hits this area of the face, I can make it really warm, and the shadow really cool. We don't see too much shadow on the face, just a little bit of portion of shadow here, just here and here, around there. That's what I see in shadow here. Okay, I'm gonna change that a little bit. I'm gonna just add more shadow to the face. Okay, I need a little bit of linseed oil, a little bit of white. Okay, I can just add shadow to this side of the face and keep just a little bit of light here. I prefer to use straight lines, always, that I'm just drawing and sketching and trying to get bigger shapes, like the same for values, bigger, darker value shapes. Let's see the size of the head, the eyes here, and when I start drawing the face, I always think about proportions. Okay, distance from the eyebrows to the nose is the same distance from the nose to the chin, bottom of the chin. Usually it's the same distance. Okay, now let's see, I'm just thinking about the size of the head. Since this is going to be more about color than even a portrait, I think that's going to be okay. Sometimes I paint the face a bit bigger to work a little bit more on the features. I think that's okay. Hello Chris, Harvey, hello Mark, hello Dana, hello Janas, hello Intesar. Thank you. Hello Ellie van der Put. Hello Dora. Okay. My canvas, I toned the canvas with acrylic, with alizarin crimson, a really thin layer. Okay. Now let's think about color. Okay. First, I'm just going to paint more of the shadow here. Okay, let's see. just thinking, and thinking, hey, the light is gonna be warm. Okay, that's for sure. I'm gonna need another brush. Okay, just orange and white. The light's gonna hit the face around here. Okay. Or else I can just make warm the hair. Okay, make it a bit warmer. Okay, I can add a little bit of light on her shoulder. Let's say just here. And all this could be in shadow. Okay, now this is just something pretty simple. As you see, this color looks kind of brownish. My intention was have a clean, more purple color, but when I mix this vivid rose and cerulean blue, I got this violet. You know, if I add more red, it's going to be violet. Add more blue, I'm going to have purple. But if I add a little bit of this burnt sienna, I'm going to get immediately brown. Okay. Now, you see all the shadow here. Okay, I'm just going to add more shadow, like I said before here. And I'm thinking how much I can just saturate this shadow here and how much color I can add to the background. Now, when we think about color harmony, remember you gotta think first about a monochromatic harmony. Monochromatic harmony, that's gonna be just, let's say, one color, which you're gonna mix with white, black, or gray. Okay, from there you move to an analogous color. That means that the colors that are just closer to the color you're choosing. Speaking about the color wheel, okay? Now, what color is closer to that? If you choose red, one side you got an orangey color, the other side of the color wheel next to red you got kind of violet, and obviously a lot of variations. And that's how you start just painting. How you group the colors. Okay, you think about values. That means that, for example, the colors here, they gotta share the same value, the same darker value and shadow. And the colors here, that I don't have too many colors yet, but the colors here are gonna share the same light value. Okay, what is another thing that you gotta group the colors. How you gotta group the colors? Just thinking about saturation. Okay, you can add some accents of a different color with a different saturation. That's okay, but it's not like nobody's gonna recommend to use too much saturated colors. Okay, well, let's see what happens. One thing is color theory, the other thing is applying the color theory and you're painting. Okay, hello Edgar, hello Minerva, hello Tina, hello Cosimo, hello Jesus, hello Rosie. Okay, now you see this is pretty simple, but you have an idea about what I'm gonna do. Okay, now for the background, and let's think about just the same color that we got, a color that's kind of similar to the color that we got on the shadow on the face. Okay, Okay, it will be the same that we have here. I added too much white. I added white because I wanted to mute this color. I want to make it opaque. You know, there's a vivid pink, for example, and cerulean blue. You got a really vivid violet. But I don't want that for the background. Okay, let's see if this color works. Okay, I need more of this red. As I paint, I'm gonna see if I just need to knock down maybe one color or keep it. That's something that we gotta just decide on the process. Okay, I'm using a little bit of linseed oil. Okay, this definitely is just a basic contrast, complementary colors. Okay, you see this kind of orangey, this pretty close to yellow, a yellowish color, and violet. It's a pretty simple contrast. Those you find these colors on the color wheel, they are just opposite to each other. That means that you put them together, you know, and you darken up obviously the darker color and light up the lighter one. In this case, the darker color is violet. You're gonna make this area just glow. Okay, that happens with contrast. Is, for example, imagine that you pick up another pair of colors, just green. You make it darker and you add some light red, kind of pinky. You wanna make that red glow because it's gonna be surrounded by green. Okay, it's the same here. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Michael. Okay. Next time I'm gonna just show a color wheel to explain this better. Okay, for example, if I got this color and it's kind of reddish, this the background violetish or reddish, I can add some green here too. Okay, that's gonna create contrast. And I mean, I'm not gonna do it now. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I just wanted to share a thought that is based on just simple color theory. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I need some darker accents. Okay, I don't have too many values here, you know, just basically one lighter value, darker value here for the shadow and a mid-tone. Okay, I need, this is black, this is alizarin crimson. Okay, usually we can just, let's say, frame the face, since the face is obviously the more important thing here. How we frame the face, we add just darker values around the face. Okay. And we have obviously the focal point. We don't add the same darker values all over, even that we see then on the photograph. Unless you want to copy exactly the photograph. But we can just choose to just keep some darker values for some areas that you think that are the more important areas. Okay. For example, I got this shadow here. I can just make it darker on top. Like there's a cast shadow here. Okay. And separate this area from the background. I create some contrast here. Okay. Okay, what about the shadows? If you add a really saturated color on the shadows, okay, you create transparency in the shadow. Okay. I'm not saying that I'm gonna do that, but I'm just still, you know, drawing and thinking about the basic shapes, thinking about proportions, values, establishing what is light, what is shadow, and the values I need to let's say create or accentuate or, you know, drive the eyes to my focal point. That is just the face. Usually it's the face, you know. Yeah. Okay. Let's make some yellow and white. Okay, just a little bit of paint here. If color theory is right, this color should glow on this, surrounded by this purplish colors on this area. Okay? Of course, color theory is right. It could be a mess, my painting may be at the end a failure, but I'm trying to follow as much as possible just the fundamentals about color theory. Okay, and it's kind of simple, but it's not easy just to apply on the painting. Okay. Hello, Kang Kukua. Hello, Astri. Okay. Now let's continue. Okay. What about some pink here and white? Okay. What's keeping my painting? What's keeping everything just together right now? Okay. Who knows? Values. See, light, midtones, and shadows. Okay. That's let's say the more important thing. Now, I can change completely the colors. Make this green. You know, choose a different color harmony. And it should work. Now, how is gonna be? How this is not gonna work if I fail on the proportions, on color proportions. If I add too much of one of those colors, like too much of this pink everywhere, the amount is that much. Let's say that even I paint the hair with that. Okay. You know, maybe that could end up with something that is not gonna be okay for the color theory fundamentals, but it could be something interesting. You know. Now, all this portion basically is the same color. The next one is this one, and the next one is this one. Okay. Now I need some yellow ochre because I'm not planning to paint the hair orange. My accent is going to be on the face, not on the hair. And at the same time, the hair has some darker and lighter areas. Okay. Okay, let's work on the face. We need some details. I need some details on the face. Okay, inside this area that we will see that's violet. Okay, we can have more colors there. Think about monochromatic harmony and analogous from harmony. Okay, that's the way that you're gonna get away with some interesting, let's say, colors on any area of any paint. Okay. Oh, hello, Nolan. Okay, let's see. Now, for example, just here, I got this one. If I got this color, okay, first, this one, okay. Let's say I got this one. Okay, how I'm gonna create a monochromatic harmony? I'm gonna add this one white, or gray, or black. Simple as that. You're gonna have variation of this color. Just that. Okay, and I can just paint with that. I don't want that, just that on the shadow, but that's an example about monochromatic harmony. Okay, and now if we want more colors, we can add more of this one, but move, a little bit away from this one. No, I mean, not that much, just a little bit, and put down those colors there. Okay, maybe you choose to make the forehead, let's say, more reddish, pinky, or whatever. Now you move to the bluish side. You can move to the bluish side and just lay down some colors there. Obviously, you wanna see these colors. It's better no blend. It's better just to lay down the brush stroke and just leave it there. Okay. For example, this blue is an analogous color from all this one. Obviously, you notice that the color is just glowing that much. With your brush, you just go on top, mix it a little bit, blend it a little bit. Okay, you can make it lighter. This is simple color harmony, okay? Monochromatic and analogous colors together. Okay, when I open up the space, what I have is a complementary harmony, because this is just become a cool color, becomes just violet, and this yellow. Doesn't mean I'm gonna have just yellow here or yellow ochre. I can have more colors the same way I have here. I can just pick up one color from here, light it up. Let's say this blue, light it up. But it gotta be a smaller portion and put it, let's say, here. Okay. Now, you gotta check out if the color is working. If not, you knock it down, but you can just do that the same way. I can pick up a color from here. That would be what? This is a warm color. Check out this warmer color here. Okay, look at this warmer color. What happens if I put it here? Okay, it's gonna work, but don't overdo it. If I start adding this one all over the face, I break up the color harmony on that area. Okay, don't overdo it, just go slowly and put more and more colors, and always keeping the idea that what's gonna keep all the colors together is our values and saturation. Okay, hello Arthur. Are you using turpentine in your paintings or is fully dry technique? Yeah, I don't use any medium. I'm using today a little bit of linseed oil. Hello Showkay or Showka. Yeah, usually I don't use anything. But if you see me using a lot of medium one day, it means that maybe my canvas is not doing okay. But that would be the only reason why I would use a lot of linseed oil or turpenoid or turpentine or anything. I was thinking that would be a better idea to maybe separate my palette like this. And I remember a teacher in the School of Art, he used to, that was pretty funny because when I was a student, let's say you got the first or any year that you choose your classroom, there were 4 classrooms for 100 students. You choose the classroom. You say, I want to just get into this classroom, okay? Now the thing is that means that there are 4 classrooms, 4 teachers, and like everything, there are one teacher that everybody wants to just be there. And I remember just it was my second year, I think. I went to the classroom to see some of my friends, and I saw that all of them have the same organization on their palettes. It was amazing, they have warmer colors on one side, cool colors on the other side. They have like a row of saturated colors and a row of gray down colors. It was just like amazing for me, like that kind of organization. And that was the teacher, he was pretty good on color theory. And I remember next year I said, okay, I want to study with him. When I went the first day to choose, it was full. Okay. At the end, I never studied on his classroom. It was always full. Yeah, you gotta be really early, an early bird to wake up really early and get there and be the first to apply for. Yeah, and it's not like everybody wanted to be with his classroom, but for people that were interested on color theory, they definitely wanted to get into his classroom. Because color is always a problem. Everything is pretty good when you copy. Everything is pretty good. No, it's not even good. It's hard to copy. But let's say that at least you got the the model in front of you and the colors, and then you're there just trying to copy and copy. And I love to copy, okay? I love to copy. But when you're starting just to practice your own color harmony, then you realize that you have another problem there. Yeah. And yeah, sometimes we try to do our own work, or we see some painter and we see a nice color harmony. When I just replicate that to create something on our own, and then we face those problems. And that happened to me. Okay, I'm gonna use this. Let's say this is a warmer, a darker red. It looks like Indian red. I'm gonna put it here. Okay. Now I got a warmer color, cool color, a warmer shadow. That's another rule about color theory. Okay, light bounces everywhere. When you don't do this, you're breaking a rule. But obviously, we can break any rule we want. Light is warm, like from here, hits here, bounces back here. I mean, I'm not doing that today. Let's say a little bit of that because this is a warmer color, but definitely it's not the value. If we see the photograph, the reflected light here is a little bit lighter. Mm-hmm. Cleaning this brush. Okay, this is something. This color I'm gonna add now. This is something pretty common when we have a lot of high contrast, and there's a lot of a difference between a warm and cool color. That's a saturated color just in the limit between the warmer color and the cool color. Okay. Pick up a little bit of red. I see a reflected light on the hair. Okay, let's put down a little bit of red. Okay, this is not a clean red. Okay, let's try again. Okay, on the hair, still the same rule. Okay, this is a cool color, warmer color here. What if I paint the hair just blue? Okay, hello Mervat. Hello Sylvia. This one we have a strong illumination. It is bold and striking. Hello Deborah Duncan. Okay. Let's see. Okay, now thinking about just here, I got this. This is violet, but this reddish. Okay, what's the opposite color from a reddish color or violet on the color wheel? Pick up everybody a color wheel. I said it before, yeah, green. Okay. I'm thinking right now, what if I add green here? Okay. Yeah, I can just do the same for the face, add some greens there. And since I got this red here, I can add some green next to that red. Okay. Now when you add this, do this, like adding green, and then adding red, what you're doing, you're creating just using what we call the simultaneous contrast. I mentioned that a lot on my channel. Okay, I mentioned that a lot because I love it. I love simultaneous contrast. Okay, a little bit of light here. Now be prepared, obviously, when you're trying something like this, you know, to paint and repaint again and again. And obviously, if you have a bigger palette, obviously this is the same canvas, another palette. I would say use a bigger palette and add more colors. Okay, I have just two blues here. Cerulean ultramarine. You can try phthalo blue. You know, all the blues that you have. In this case, that if you wanna just practice color harmonies, you need more colors. You know, I know that we can get a lot of colors just from the primary colors, but you're gonna notice that you're gonna need some different pigments, some pure pigments. Okay, maybe you're gonna need a touch of like this green. I love this green, for example. You can add a touch of this one. Let's say here, for example. Just gonna put it down there. Let me see from a distance. Okay. 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 Keep in mind that you're trying to keep control on what you got here. As I continue painting, I gotta think always about my values here. These are gonna be my darker values here and here. And as I continue adding more, you gotta just go over them and see if they need to be darker or not. Okay, I'm not planning to move all those darker values down here. Okay, I mean, at least not now. I don't think I'm gonna move the values down, just keep the tension here. Okay, where I was, oh, this darker red. I'm gonna mix burnt sienna and alizarin crimson. feel free, please, to ask me any question. I need a little bit of gray, just black and white. Okay, let's see. Here. Okay. The green is gonna work, but if I wanna add more and more color, okay, I can just knock down or kind of turn off the background. But I love it. You know, I love the color here. But I can just turn it down a little bit by adding gray on top. If I do this, I know for sure that I'm gonna see more color on this area of the face, especially here, because I'm knocking down this color that's similar. Okay. Now I don't want to knock it down this a lot, just enough, and kind of wait until my eyes adjust to a new color and see the contrast I have here. Okay. Okay. Let's add more blue, more of this blue. I love this blue. I keep it this blue here. I'm gonna a little bit up. Just some touches. Okay. A little bit of green. The way I change the blue. Okay, a little bit of this orange. I change this. Oh, this maybe this color is not gonna work, but let's try it. Okay. Now I'm gonna work on this area. What I have here, just you know, warm, light. Okay, let's see. I can just add a little bit more red. May have more colors there. We gotta think about the volume here. There's gonna be a shadow always here. This is this shadow. Let me use a different brush. The shadow here is because of the cheekbone, this bone here. Okay. This area here is a little bit, let's say flat. Okay, but just because of here's the eye socket, and then below the eye socket, that's the highlight here, that's the cheekbone. Okay. Okay. Another thing that well we work here, where I think that there's a bump here. You can just maybe do this, a bump on this area. You know, the muscles of the goes from the cheekbone to the mouth, from the mandible to the mouth, creates a bump on both corners of the mouth. Okay. Here there is a darker value. It's gonna make the face turn. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of a cool color here. Okay. And I think that maybe I could use a little bit of this you know, blue here for the shadow. Oops, I don't like it. The greenish color. I don't like this greenish color. Anyway. When we make a mistake, obviously we don't erase, we just paint on top. But if you got a lot of paint already, I would say, you know, use a palette knife, take off the paint, scrape it off the paint. Because when you have too much paint, sometimes it's pretty difficult to lay down more paint on top. But it's not like we want to use less paint. No, we want a lot of paint, but it depends how much paint you're able to control. Okay, I love this bright light, but it's just too. I need more color in that area. Okay. Part one. So I love your videos. I watch it in while I'm talking about. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Part one. Hello, Vikas. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read the full comment. It says here, I watch then while I'm taking a bath after a long painting session. Okay. They really relax me. The stories you tell about your childhood are heartwarming. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. You know what? I feel I have to leave more to be able to tell more stories here when I painting. It's difficult, to keep an eye on the painting and keep my head on the stories. What I remember right now is I don't know why I remember my. I know why, because I'm just trying to deal with color. But I remember the classroom, the color theory classroom. The color theory classroom, it was like a huge classroom, and we usually we were like maybe 60 or 80 or even 100 students there. It was because like that, because color theory is not just for oil painters, it was for everybody. For everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a painter or a sculptor, or, you know, it was for everybody. I think that was the beauty about color theory. And from time to time, somebody asks, hey, what happens if I do this with oil or acrylic? Or, the teacher, I remember that this teacher used to say, it doesn't matter, this class is not about materials. What we all use, it was the cheaper temperance that we can just get. He asked for that for the class. It was in that way we are on the same page. We got the same mixtures. I didn't know my videos were relaxing. But I know that some people fall asleep watching my videos, which is kind of a compliment. It's pretty difficult to put people to sleep. They say like just making people laugh, I think. Using this a little bit of green with white. Okay. Light on the neck. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Nakla. Okay, let's see. I got all this. I need to darken up more here. In this way, I wanna see. I mean, that's the hair. I need to just paint the hair to see the silhouette here. This color is, it says vivid pink, okay, from PBO, student grade. You see a number 3, 7. Okay. Cerulean blue and a lot of white. Okay. Okay, let's see. I love a touch of red here. Let's see. I'm gonna mix this cadmium red with a touch of white. I want to light up this color a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna break up this. It's too much red and it's too horizontal. See from a distance. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm darkening up this, but I'm trying to be careful about just not make it these values as dark as the value here. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, I added some red. If I want obviously more color contrast, I'm gonna need more. I'm gonna need some green here. Okay, I don't know if this is gonna work, but let's try it. It depends on the amount of green, just the amount of green. If I keep it just a little bit, just some touches here, some touches here, that should work. Okay. Okay, another thing that I could do is add this green. I'm going to imagine that there is a light just behind here, a green light. Let's see, the neck is here. Let's see if there is some reflected light on the neck. Okay, and some green is just showing through. A little bit. Okay. Okay, a little bit of our burnt sienna. Let's see how it works. I love this color, it's pretty warm. You mix it with a touch of alizarin crimson and you get a beautiful brown. Okay, hello Monique. Hello Branca. Thank you. Okay. Okay, let's go back to the paint. I was just checking the comments. Okay. I'm thinking about adding some touches of bright colors, like for example here. Okay, I clean the brush just with paper towel. Pick up more paint. Okay, clean the brush again. Pick up more paint. I keep cleaning the brush before I go back to my palette. I do that when I keep a color just clean. You see, if I go back with the same brush, I'm gonna pollute the mixture. I clean the brush just with paper towel. And I pick up more paint. Clean the brush. I'm gonna use another color. Clean the brush, a little bit of green, a little white. move to the shadow now. Oops, that's too bright. Oh no, I have lost something on her face. Okay, I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'm gonna just pay attention to lights and shadows. For example, the nose should be lighter. Okay, or maybe it's the shadow or the shape of this area. Okay, it could be the shape here. Hello, Kevin. Hello, JJ or GG. Oh, okay. Um. Okay. knock down this area here, the color here. Yeah. Okay, I think this color is good. Yeah. Let's see. A little bit lighter. I have another green that I love. This is chrome green. It's pretty bright. Let's put it here. Let's see. Okay, let's make some light blue. What do you think about this? What do you think about this green? I like it, but I don't know if that's gonna work. I think I'm just adding too much color. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Praveen. Let's add some green. I just stop for a second. I was thinking okay, that maybe I'm just adding too much. But let's see what happens. Whoa. I love this green. But maybe not for today. Wow, it's pretty bright. I'm gonna knock it down here. I'm gonna keep it maybe here just a little bit. What if I add more light on the hair? I was thinking out loud. You know, the answer is no, you shouldn't, because you're gonna have like a bright area, bright, 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 bright. That's okay, just to have these two bright spots just there. Okay. But what if just a little bit? Just talking to myself. Don't listen to me. What if just a little bit? Yeah, maybe just that. No more. A bit more here, just a bit more. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, another reason that I don't want to add more of this light, because you know, I got this orangey color here that was an accident. I want to keep it, and I was thinking about just adding maybe pure orange on top, but maybe just a touch there, or a touch here. Oh, Leonia is asking me what green is it? Oh, this green is chrome green. Chrome green. Yeah, chrome green. Just green. Chrome green from Quinton. The green that I have here is another green. It's emerald green. Okay. Let's work on some details on the eyes and the nose and the mouth. think I gotta work on the contour of the face. She's a little bit skinnier here. Okay, so here, coming down. A little bit of blue on the hair. Okay, let's see. I'm squinting down my eyes. I was trying to keep, values first. Yeah. If you decide to paint with my video, if you see the light here glowing, that's good. If you're painting, you see too much light on the background, too much light on the hair, that means that you need to adjust the values. At the same time that I'm making changes, if you see that on the photograph, you notice that I'm copying, basically I'm pretty close to the photograph on that. Look at the light on the face on the photograph, look at the light on the hair. The light on the hair is not as bright as the light on the face. Okay, and the light on the face is not as bright, it's brighter than the light on the shoulder. It means that you shouldn't add a highlight here on the shoulder as bright as the highlight on the cheekbone. Okay. Now I see some light on the hair here. I don't know if I should add this light. I added a little bit, but the thing is that since I have changed the light on the face. I added more shadow on the face. This area of the hair should be on shadow, instead getting some light like we see on the photograph. Yeah. Okay. Oh, bye, Nikki. Yeah, I think I'm almost done. And this works. I don't wanna, you know, overwork it. And I'm afraid of just killing some freshness. I'm trying to get some freshness on each of these paintings. And since, you know, at the same time, I love to obviously to get the likeness. Not in this case, I think I didn't get it. But anyway, I love that. It's kind of I have a dilemma between, you know, getting the freshness, adding more details to get the likeness. Okay. And as you see, I start to just blending here and there, which is, I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, it's not bad, but pretty sure that some loose brush strokes are gonna make the painting more good than blending. Okay. Now here is when the question that is everybody says, when you stop. Here's pretty good, you know, when to stop. I gotta say I don't know, because that's the dilemma. And I am between adding more to see this a more realistic face, and at the same time keeping a little bit of loose brush strokes and keeping some fresh colors. You know, the more we mix the paint, the more we gray down the colors. Okay. Now, I'm thinking right now, what about the color in the background? It was pretty pinky. You know, I made it this a little bit darker. I like it, but I'm not sure yet if that color is just maybe asking for my attention. You know, like more than the face. Okay. I don't know if I should knock it down the background. And these things I say I don't know is because obviously my eyes got used to the colors, the color harmony I got here. Okay, the only thing that keep me kind of, let's say, relaxed about color theory or the colors I have here, that's just following the fundamentals. Okay, it doesn't mean that that is gonna work for every painting. It doesn't mean that it's working for this painting. You know, I love the green here and here, but at the same time, I got the feeling that I gotta see seeing the green like jumping here, 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 here. Okay, I'm gonna knock down the green a little bit until just the first thing I see is just the light. For some reason, it's just like I see the light and the greens just glowing around. I love the greens. I don't wanna just get rid of the greens. I just wanna knock them a little bit. Knock them down a little bit. And let's see if that works. Okay, I think that's better. Just see the green just in this area. Okay, a sharp edge here, I think it's gonna work just to drive the attention here. We drive the attention here, and thus, you know, we move around this area. Okay. Okay, that's much better. Just adding a touch of blue. Okay. I think almost done. Maybe this shadow here, it's not working. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. You know, it's I know when to stop when the work is more, let's say, realistic. Uh, Maybe because I'm tired and just trying, but never giving up. But I know, because I'm trying to get closer to the photograph. In this case, it's different. Always in this case, it's different. It's like I don't think nobody is sure. Maybe somebody out there that paints with a lot of color or trying to create, know exactly when to stop. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying. I always try to kind of follow the fundamentals and all of that, and try to know when to stop. But this case is pretty hard. It's kind of at some point, it's always the dilemma that you're making the painting better, or you should have stopped. Like a few minutes ago. Okay. Uh, but it's not like you're not gonna be able to fix it. I think everything is, let's say, we are able just to rework a painting and just add more colors and uh, just make it fresh again. It's not like you have to just work an hour or making something really fast. I mean, no, that's not the case. You know. Okay, that's it. Oh, some people are saying here, leave it. I gotta stop. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody. Take care, you all, and see you next time. Okay. So light here. Okay. Bye, everybody. Take care, you all. Thank you for being here. See you all. I don't know when, but next week, or maybe next week. Obviously, next week. Yeah. Bye.